Good morning. It's just about 6:30 a.m. I'm in the chef's tent right now, and Gazette is preparing bread, pane. And they do this every morning for breakfast, le petit déjeuner. And I have tea and coffee right here next to me, which is keeping us warm. So just spent some time with our guides, and there's a lot to learn from these guys. And they thankfully lit a fire up because it's quite chilly, it's quite windy, it's quite early, and I don't have access to the car right now because Federica's sleeping in it. So I'm grateful for the fire. I can just sit down and enjoy it. Breakfast is done. The convoy is on the go. This is our last day in the desert. We're gonna be heading back into Duz by late afternoon is our best guess. We have the Land Rover Discovery 2 with a broken front differential, so we're gonna have to pay extra attention to the lines we picked across the dunes, but we have a fully fledged convoy here. Look at all these vehicles. How about that? Not even half an hour after we left camp, we came across two vehicles. One seemingly abandoned Land Rover Defender 90 with French number plates and no one around. Another vehicle was a Jeep Cherokee with two guys frantically digging. Turns out that one of these men was Italian, and he was trying to get back to Duz and then Tunis to catch his ferry. He wasn't really having a great time, especially with the group he was traveling with. We strapped him out and told him that he could join our convoy and get back to Duz to then carry on his trip home independently. Safe to say, he was in a bit of a panic. This really does go to underline that one of the cardinal rules of desert traveling is do not attempt to do it with a single vehicle. Always have support. This is the fellow William that was part of another group that we recovered from the desert. It is having fun. This is our last morning of driving on the dunes. We are going towards Tembain, which is a must-see in this part of North Africa, to then head back into civilization. What does it mean? Wasn't me.
No, che parlavo con Gabri, che è bello indelgato. Sembrava come in autostrada.
So everyone's having a lot of fun, and down there in the distance, as soon as I can keep the camera steady, is Kembai. So that's where we're heading right now.
No, non è assieme che ti ricordo Brad Pitt. Ti stai sbagliando.
Questa tacca.
Cioè, il
Bello che scelto,
Cioè, qualcosa c'era da fare.
So we've pretty much exited the desert, and we're gonna re-inflate the tires. We're gonna go for 1.8 bar, which honestly I can't convert to PSI right now. I reckon it's around the 30 mark, 30, high 30s, and we'll be on our way. So there's a bunch of people here. We have, I have, no, non è il nostro.
Ma quello è quello del Discovery? Che ha portato sul ragazzo William?
Sì, Madonna. So there's a bunch of vehicles here. This is interesting. And the bikes, look at the bikes. Desartica, of course, has tours for bikes of all sizes. And I have to say, it's something I really want to do as soon as I can. This is amazing. We recently left Tembain, and all around us is the Jabil National Park, and technically you should be able to see gazelles, otherwise called Z's, but I can't see any. They must be somewhere else. and with the last stretch of Hamada going right next to Parc du Jebil. Jebil, by the way, means rock or mountain in the Berber language, well, Arabic, but it has Berber origins. We are back into civilization, and we head towards a little cafe on the side of the road where we bumped into some amazing vehicles, including a fantastic 76 series and an Ineos Grenadier. Well, time for some tea and bricolage, and back to Do's we go. The camping area, which is often used to stage rally raids in this part of the desert, is our destination. Ma lui ci ho messo un dato sbagliato forse.
Faccia come hai fatto te. Io proprio sbagliato un dato.
Toyota's do break.
Poi è un puzzle.
No. So this is Stefano's 100 series. Andrea is using his 3,000 watt inverter to run a hairdryer to get the dust out of the car. Poi Marzia ci si asciuga i capelli, sarà contenta che gli esce una folata di polvere. This is the setup. Triste di essere uscita dalle dune?
Molto, sento già la mancanza.
Te credo. Te credo. È così.
È stata veramente una grande delusione. Quando ho iniziato a vedere la città, triste, molto triste.
Tocca tornarci.
Per forza.
Tocca tornarci.
Assolutamente.
Qua grandi lavori in corso. Hai una soffiata?
Al filtro dell'aria.
Well, this is what snorkels are for, to fill the sand and dust in the air box. Well, with post-trip maintenance going on, we all gathered round for one last aperitivo before heading into the town to grab some dinner in one of the most popular, so to speak, restaurants for desert travelers and rally riders and pilots. As you will see a few pictures of some very, very famous faces in there.
Grazie mille.
Oh, fair child, girl, it's just the seat that you have is wrong.
Dai.
On a train ride from someplace gone to someplace almost certain. In between my flesh and bone was a place I met her, and wrapped up in my coat of shame, she lay there sleeping tiredly. And as a train pulled to another stop, well, I knew she'd go on without me.
Well, there you go. The moods and the wake-up call. So our friend from Germany is here as well. Look at this beast, isn't it beautiful? It's amazing. Look at that. So we've left Goose, and I'm actually traveling with Paolo. Paolo produces wine, by the way. I'll probably drop a link here below because it's actually really good. But we're on the way back towards Hammamet, where we'll be staying the night and then eventually picking up our ferry and traveling back home. So this is only one part of the convoy. Andrea's Land Rover, the Defender 110 TD5, is a fantastic vehicle, but it sprung a leak this morning with of oil, and it hasn't leaked in ages. Andrea is an amazing mechanic. I have another video on the channel. He's currently building an OM 606 Discovery, and well, here we are.
Vediamo quanto versa, se no il ricambio dietro. Voi continuate, io mi fermo, lo cambio e vediamo un attimo. Ci mi spento con adesso perché non abbiamo fatto nient'altro che fare una media di
Driving through the small towns is always fascinating. There's always hustling and bustling and people walking around, and it's just a pure example of the different culture. And there's no risks. You don't really feel unsafe. Everyone's just minding their own business, and they usually smile and wave. So it's always fun to see all the different vehicles and what they're doing and what they're selling. Pay tolls. So these are the bikes that toured with Sazat and Jada this time around, and their other team member is Alex, which is Gabriele's son. This is the hotel. It's very nice.
Il problema è la camera. C'è 7000 camere.
Quindi Andre, questo qui è l'albergo dove ci si ferma.
Non ci perdiamo nel deserto, ci perdiamo dentro l'albergo.
Questo è l'albergo dove ci si ferma sempre prima di scendere verso.
L'albero di Natale hanno un cipresso.
Dai, fai il serio, che cazzo?
La verità, è un cipresso. È un cipresso, è la verità.
So, this is the hotel that Desartica uses very often, if not always, for the trips in Tunisia. It's usually a stop before you enter the desert and after you exit the desert, and it is huge. It's just massive. It's beyond belief, and it's marble everywhere. And I finally found the room, and it has a terrace. So look at this, it's nice and fresh. It is January 4th, so it is supposed to be fresh, even though the temperatures are a bit higher than usual. And isn't this wonderful? I think this is fantastic. So as you can tell, this hotel is a true 5-star hotel with a bunch of amenities, and I'm sure that in the warmer months, if you got the opportunity to stay here for a couple of days, it would be fantastic. Well, good morning from Hammamet. We're gonna go for a quick walk of the Medina, so the city center, and we're gonna drive the 1 hour drive to Tunis, and that's it. We're gonna be on the ship and back home.
Love, love is a verb, love is a do. Feathers on my breath, gentle impulsion, shades remains my life. Feathers on my breath.
So it's a big group. We're gonna go visit the Medina of Hammamet. Hey, Marzia. Marzia's already been there like twice.
Andiamo ad Hammamet a fare un giro con il gruppo, perché così poi dopo ci trasferiremo a Tunisi per l'imbarco e poi ritornare in Italia. Quindi è l'ultimo giorno, però ce la goderemo fino alla fine.
Profumato invece? Quello profumato la Medina è particolare, non l'avevo mai vista io la prima volta in terra africana. Bisogna stare attenti quando si va nei negozi, quello sì, perché sennò dopo bisogna camminare così vicino al muro.
We're in the Medina, the old part of the city of Hammamet, and we just come across one of these really cute small streets, and it's kind of similar to Chefchaouen in Morocco, just kind of the opposite. The walls are white and the street is light blue. There's even some cats there in the corner, and it really is picturesque. And we have, of course, the shops, and there's also coffee shops, but even just walking through early in the morning is a really good idea to get a feel of what these cities look like. This, by the way, guys, is Desartica for bikes. So it's enduro, maxi enduro, street bikes, and they do dedicated desert tours. That is Sazam, he is the boss man, and that's Jadam, his girlfriend, and she rides, man. She rides like a dog let loose out of hell. So we made our way to the port, and we bumped into the bike groups, one of the 4x4 groups that were in Libya, and the group that was in Algeria with the 4x4 vans, and we all boarded the same ship and got ready for a great ride home. And we are back on board. This trip's pretty much wrapped up, so I guess this is it. Thank you for watching. See you later. When I set my eyes on you. I'm gonna take the time here to say thank you to everyone, the wonderful people that I met on this trip, which I am still in contact with. Quindi ciao ragazzi, grazie mille. And I also want to thank Desartica for giving me the opportunity to join the team on this adventure and follow my passion. So thank you all for watching as well. I'll see you in the next adventure. Ciao.
Assolutamente sì.
Stavo diventando gelosa, cominciavo a preoccuparmi.
Ciao.
Now you know, everywhere on earth you go, you're gonna have me as your man. When I get my hands on you, gonna make you carry me. When I get my hands on you, gonna make you marry me. Now you know, everywhere on earth you go, you're gonna have me as your man. When I come home to you, gonna take you down to the riverside. When I come home to you, hold you in my arms all night. Now you know, everywhere on earth you go, you're gonna have me as your man. Now you know, everywhere on earth you go, you're gonna have me as your man.